Jungkook apparently planned global domination since debut, evidence that shakes the music world. Hello K-pop idol. In a world driven by dreams, where fame often flickers and fades like shooting stars, there emerges one name. A name that refuses to dim. A name that shines brighter with each passing year. Jungkook. A phenomenon. An enigma. A destiny written not by the universe, but perhaps by Jungkook himself. What if his rise to global stardom wasn't an accident? What if his entire journey, every decision, every move, was part of a master plan crafted since the very beginning? A conspiracy so perfect, so precise, that it rewrote the very rules of the music industry. Tonight, we uncover the theory. Did Jungkook plan his global domination from debut? The mysterious choice that changed everything. In 2011, a young boy with starlight in his eyes auditioned for Superstar K3. He didn't win. In fact, many would have overlooked him as just another hopeful. But behind that soft-spoken teenager was an unwavering will. Jungkook received multiple offers from top entertainment agencies. JYP, Cube, FNC, names that ruled the Korean entertainment world. And yet, Jungkook turned them down. He chose BigHit Entertainment. A company so small, so fragile, that many predicted it would collapse. Why? Why risk everything on a company with no guarantees? Theories suggest Jungkook, even as a teenager, saw beyond the glitter. He saw potential, not just in BigHit, but in himself. He knew he didn't need a giant to carry him. He would build the giant himself. The silent years, building a titan in the shadows. From that moment, Jungkook disappeared into a world few ever see. Years of brutal training followed. Years of sweat, tears, and relentless discipline. But what's fascinating is the type of training he received. Not just vocals but multiple genres, pop, rock, R&B, even classical stylings. Not just dance but a mastery of contemporary, hip-hop, and even acrobatics. Not just rapping, but learning the deeper cadences of language itself. Exposure to production, directing, and media communication strategies. Who prepared such a diverse arsenal for a teenager? Why such intensity, unless there was a much bigger vision? Secret messages in his art. As BTS rose, fans noticed something unusual about Jungkook's work. His solos, from Begin to Euphoria to Seven, were not mere songs. They were coded messages. Each song traced the path of a boy transforming into a man who refused to be defined. Each lyric layered with metaphors about rebirth, liberation, and immortality. The MV for Euphoria isn't just beautiful, it's a map. The concept of crossing worlds, finding salvation, achieving transcendence. The symbolism of flight, of breaking invisible barriers. Was Jungkook telling us, from the beginning, that he wasn't just making music, he was building a legacy? The interviews that foretold his destiny. Throughout the years, Jungkook's interviews contained goldmines of foreshadowing. Statements that sounded humble at first glance, but now feel prophetic. I want to be someone who transcends generations. I will be remembered not just for my songs, but for my existence. I'm not racing anyone else. I'm racing against time itself. Were these the words of a shy idol? Or coded declarations of a plan already in motion? The perfect storm, accidents that were too perfect. Now let's look at Jungkook's milestones. His historic solo performance at the FIFA World Cup opening, becoming the first Korean soloist to headline such an event. His Spotify achievements, breaking records that took others decades to reach. His crossover into Western pop with Charlie Puth. His collaborations with global icons, all seeming to happen at perfect timing. Are we to believe these are mere accidents? Or are we witnessing the execution of a flawless plan, timed down to the last detail? The Hidden Circle, architects of Jungkook's empire. Some theorists believe Jungkook is backed by an invisible network. Not just BigHit, but a select team of elite professionals. Top-tier vocal trainers. Industry-leading choreographers. global public relations experts, cultural strategists with geopolitical insight, a secret council working quietly, ensuring that every step Jungkook takes maximizes his influence and legacy. A silent army building the empire of a king, before the world even realized it needed one. The silent takeover, redefining the industry. Jungkook's rise isn't just about personal glory. It's about shifting the very center of global pop culture. For decades, the epicenter was in the West. Now, with Jungkook's emergence, a new axis is being drawn, stretching from Seoul to every corner of the earth. He is not following the rules. He is rewriting them. Breaking language barriers. Shattering racial preconceptions. Uniting fan bases across borders. All without force. Without scandal. Only through sheer talent, relentless work, and a strategy so elegant it almost looks effortless. What comes next? The final conquest. Today, Jungkook is everywhere. On Billboard. On Spotify's Global Top 50. In fashion campaigns for the world's biggest brands. Even making waves in film and gaming industries. But the question looms larger. Is this the endgame? Or is this only phase 1? Rumors whisper that Jungkook's next moves will blur the lines between artist, icon, entrepreneur, and world ambassador. Whispers that grow louder with each passing day, as the world watches with bated breath, knowing deep down that something extraordinary is unfolding before their very eyes. That Jungkook is preparing to step into arenas once thought unreachable, spaces no idol, no musician, no single human spirit has ever dared to enter before. A realm where influence transcends music charts and stage lights, and instead molds the very heartbeat of culture, of education, of philanthropy, of the future itself. He is no longer simply following in the footsteps of legends before him. He is drawing new maps, carving paths into territories unseen. Perhaps, he will become not just a symbol of Korean excellence, but a global architect of dreams, inspiring future generations not merely through melodies and performances, but through the movements he ignites, the minds he awakens, and the hearts he dares to embolden. The question now lingers heavier than ever before. Was Jungkook's meteoric rise a serendipitous accident, a beautiful twist of fate written in the stars? Or was it the most brilliant, most meticulously crafted conspiracy the world of music, no, the world of humanity, has ever witnessed? Because when you look back at every step he has taken, the sacrifices unseen, the battles fought in silence, the relentless pursuit of mastery when no one was watching, you begin to realize there was nothing accidental about Jungkook's journey. It was deliberate. It was visionary. It was revolutionary. One thing stands clear, undeniable, like the morning sun breaking through a storm. Jungkook is no longer merely a star. He is a force. An unstoppable wave of change. A living revolution. He is the embodiment of a truth we often forget. That destiny is not a gift handed to the fortunate. It is a mountain built stone by stone. With calloused hands, tear-stained eyes, and an unyielding spirit. It is crafted patiently, fearlessly, relentlessly, over years of unseen struggle and quiet triumphs. And Jungkook has been building his destiny all along. Not for fame, not for applause, but for something far greater. For a legacy that echoes beyond stages, beyond screens, beyond time itself. The world thought they were watching a boy become a star. What they were really witnessing was a boy becoming a legend. And now, the legend rises. Higher. Further. Beyond. Thank you.